Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for attending today. Just let me first start by taking time out of taking time to say thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate all of you taking time out of your morning to come and listen to a presentation on the top 10 rail vacations in the U.S. and Canada. I hope you are. I hope all of you are as excited as I am today to be here with you and presenting for you. My name is Ryan McLean. I am one of the business development executives over here at Amtrak Vacations. I came from the reservation team, so I definitely helped probably quite a few of you set up some amazing packages with us. So again, I just want to sincerely thank all of you for taking time out of the morning to sit here and be a part of this presentation with us. Also, I want to let you guys know one lucky person will win a $100 Amtrak Vacations gift card at the end of today's presentations. So please stay tuned for the announcement. I will be making that at the very end of today's presentation. Also, we have an exclusive discount for our attendees today as well, and I will be giving you all the code for that for when you call your local travel agent or you call us directly. I will give you the discount code for that also. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So why Amtrak vacations? Why do people book Amtrak vacations? Funny, we about 5 years ago we did a little survey with our clients and kind of asked, how come you book us? Why do you choose us? And these are the answers we got. So first, a bucket list experience. Taking the train across the country is a bucket list experience, folks, for so many of you. You can literally take it across the country and see the beautiful, beautiful country that we live in. Going to national parks by rail is a bucket list experience for people. It's just an incredible way to get to where you're going. Also, room to roam. Of course, we've all been on the airlines. You're confined to your seats pretty much. Same with car travel. You're driving in your car. You have to stay in your car. You can't move and walk around. On the train, there are so many different things that you guys can do. You are not confined to your seat. You can stretch your legs. You can go to the dining cart, the observation deck. There are just, like I said, so many different things for all of you to enjoy well on Amtrak, and you are not, again, confined to your seat. Of course, less hassle. Now, we all know the situations that are going on with the airports and TSA lines, this and that. Do not have to worry about that while traveling with Amtrak. You can get to the train station 45 minutes before your departure, and that is plenty of time, folks, to get on the train. Like I said, you're not waiting 3, 4 hours to get through busy TSA lines. So again, it's just incredibly easy for all of you folks. And city to city service this is one of my favorite ones to talk about because what's better than being able to hop on a train in one city and literally arrive in the heart of the other city you want to go. I use Penn Station in New York, for example, all the time. There's not a better way to get into New York than Penn Station, without a doubt. When you get off the train in Penn Station, you are literally blocks away from Broadway, blocks away from Times Square. It is just very easy. DC, indeed, the train station in DC, you're blocks away from the national monuments, the National Mall. It is the easiest way to get from city to city, especially if you're looking to get in the heart of each one. Satisfy your hunger. Now, I'll go in a little more detail about this later on, but we all know about the food on airplanes. The food here on Amtrak is absolutely delicious, and not only that, there's a way to get all of your meals on the train for free. But I will touch on that a little bit later on. And also flexibility. You can leave from so many destinations and arrive in so many other destinations, and that there are so many different times that you can leave. as well, so you're not confined to one specific time in one specific place. Look at that, folks. Take a minute and take a peek at that. Now, this is just going to be I just want to, make it a little fun for you guys. If in the question box down in the bottom, if you feel like you want to, just a little pop quiz type thing. What two states does Amtrak not go in? Does anybody know? There we are. Wyoming and South Dakota. Amtrak goes to every other state in the continental United States except for Wyoming and South Dakota. That is absolutely incredible, folks. Can literally get anywhere you want in the country with Amtrak with less hassle than flying. And you can choose between over 500 Amtrak stations to start and or end your trip at. And you can also fly to any of them as well to begin any of our packages that we offer. And definitely, if you want to fly, reach out to your local travel agent. They will definitely be able to book the flight and get in contact with us as well. This is honestly one of my favorite pictures that I have in these presentations. Just look at that. The reason why I have it, and I think it's just so funny, is because it's so true. Am I right, folks? How many of us have been in these situations on an airplane, sitting in between two people you don't know? That's just uncomfortable, you know? Do not have to worry about that on Amtrak. You get your own big comfy seat, and there's only two. There are no middle seats on Amtrak, which is fabulous. And again, I touched on this a little while ago, but no long TSA lines. Just look at that picture. That is insanity, folks. Absolutely insane. That's not like that at the Amtrak stations. The lines do not look like this, folks. Definitely not. Like I said, 45 minutes early, and you are in plenty of time to catch your train. No long TSA lines at the Amtrak stations, folks. And again, no need to spend your days sitting in traffic. With the city-to-city service, you can literally get on the train and get dropped off in the destination you want to go, in the heart of the city that you are looking to go to. No more sitting in traffic, folks. And the products that we have: independent rail journeys, family adventures, rail and sails to Alaska, rail getaways, our national parks, my favorite. And this is even better, folks. We can customize any of our rail vacations packages to suit you as well, folks. How to book? You can call us directly. The numbers are right there for you. They'll be on the bottom of the slides throughout a lot of the presentation as well. Definitely reach out. Our res agents are here. They're the best. They will help you put together an unforgettable package. Or visit us on amtrakvacations.com and request a call from one of our incredible reservation agents. Or go to your local travel agent. They will be able to get in contact with us and put together an unforgettable vacation for all of you. Now let's get started with some of these packages. This is one of my all-time favorites, the Grand National Parks with Yosemite, Yellowstone, and the Grand Canyon. All three in one. That is awesome. Now, you're going to notice that a lot of these packages are going to tend to start in Chicago. The reason why is because Chicago is the hub of Amtrak. So everything really goes through there. But like I noted earlier, any of these are customizable. So you can either fly into Chicago, take a train to Chicago, or we can maybe not even have to do Chicago if you're further away. So like I said, extremely customizable. And these little arrows, folks, just if you were wondering, with the red arrows with the numbers in them, are how long you're going to spend on the train overnight getting to the destinations. So The one is obviously for one night. So you're going to leave Chicago and go to the awesome city of Salt Lake City for a night before taking a sightseeing excursion up to Yellowstone, and you're going to stay in Yellowstone National Park. You are then going to make your way from Yellowstone over back down to Salt Lake City and then over to San Francisco, another overnight on the train. You're going to go through the Sierra Nevadas. It's going to be unbelievable. You're going to spend 2 nights in San Francisco with an awesome, awesome day tour out to Yosemite. And then you will make your way to Los Angeles for a night before you make your way over to the Grand Canyon, where you will get a chance to ride on the Grand Canyon Railway, as well as spending a night at the South Rim. Like I said, you're going to start off at Yellowstone. Now, Yellowstone, folks, I don't know if any of you know this, but was the world's first, that's right, the world's first national park. There are over 300 geysers in Yellowstone and 290 waterfalls. That is incredible, and you are going to be able to see the majority of all of those on the tours that you're going to be doing when you get into Yellowstone National Park. From Yellowstone, you're going to make your way to Yosemite. That's right, Yosemite. You're going to get a full day tour of Yosemite. It is absolutely breathtaking scenery. You're going to see everything somebody would want to see in Yosemite. You're going to go by Yosemite Falls. That's the tallest waterfall in the United States. It's 2,425 feet. That is incredible. And then, of course, the Grand Canyon, folks. Now, when you get to the Grand Canyon, you're going to take the Grand Canyon Railway up to the South Rim. That is my favorite way to get up there. It's a tour in its own right. They do incredible reenactments on there. Comedy skits. They'll have cowboys come on and hold you guys up. It is absolutely incredible. It is just the ride up there. It is scenic. It is beautiful. Like I said, it's the best way to get up there. Then once you get up there to the south rim of the Grand Canyon, you're going to take a Freedom Rim tour of the canyon itself, of the South Rim, and you will be staying on the South Rim at any of our hotels that we have up there. It's your choice. Like I said, just give us a call or reach out to your local travel agent, and we can definitely set that up for you. Grand National Parks with Yellowstone, Yosemite, and the Canyon. Like I said, folks, it's 13 days starting in Chicago, but we can bring you from wherever you want. Salt Lake City to Yellowstone to San Fran to Yosemite to Los Angeles, and then, of course, to the Grand Canyon. 4 nights on board Amtrak, 8-night hotel accommodation. It's only starting from $28.99, folks. And then, of course, we have the Northern Rail experience. This is for the train buffs who want the rail experience more than the destination that you're going. This is one of my all-time favorite packages as well. Again, as you can see, starting in Chicago, you're going to have 2 nights on the Empire Builder, my favorite train route. You're going to go through North Dakota. You're going to go through Montana. You're going to go through Glacier National Park. You're going to go through Whitefish into Seattle. The Pacific Northwest is so beautiful. And then you're going to take the train down from Seattle after spending a night there to San Francisco, where again you will take the California Zephyr from San Francisco back to Chicago, going through the Sierra Nevadas, going through the Colorado Rockies. It is going to be breathtaking, folks, breathtaking. Seattle, one of my favorite cities. We're going to have a hop on, hop off sightseeing tour for you when you get there. Seattle, I'm not sure if any of you knew this, but was actually the home of the first Starbucks at Pike Market in 1971. That's right, Starbucks was invented in Seattle, as well as the Boeing airplanes, and we also have admissions to Boeing for you if that is something you would want to do as well. And then from there you make your way down to the incredible city of San Francisco. San Francisco again is just it's a must go. Everyone should get out there. You have a hop on, hop off sightseeing tour. You're also going to have a tour of the Muir Woods and Sausalito with a sightseeing bay cruise as well. Now, San Francisco, again, is just absolutely amazing. It only took 4 years to build the Golden Gate Bridge. Think about that, how big that is. And it only took them 4 years to do it. That's mind-boggling to me, folks, especially now. The Northern Rail experience, 9 days. That's right, 5 nights on board Amtrak, folks. 3 nights hotel accommodations, a dinner in San Francisco, as well as a bay cruise, hop on, hop off tour in Seattle, and it's all starting at $13.99, folks. Now, did you know with Amtrak Vacations, we can customize any rail package to fit your vacation needs, and I mean any of them? If you don't like a certain tour that's in one of these packages, we can put something else in. If you want to start from somewhere else, we can start you from that place wherever that may be, folks. Extremely customizable. Now, Rails to the Grand Canyon. This is one of our most popular packages. It's round trip from Los Angeles. It's going to be 1 night on the train to Williams, Arizona, where you're going to take, again, the Grand Canyon Railway up to the South Rim, where you will spend 2 amazing nights there, and you will get tours and sightseeing and all that great stuff. And like I said, the Grand Canyon Railway is an old steam engine, and it's going to take you right up to the South Rim. It is the most scenic ride you will take up there. It's the best way to get up there. Did you guys know, actually, with the Grand Canyon, it's over 277 miles long? That's amazing. And I think this is the best one. At its widest point, it is 18 miles wide. That is just breathtaking. That is, just look how beautiful the canyon is. There are rocks at the bottom of the canyon that are over 2 billion, that's right, with a B, years old, folks. That is it's a must. The Grand Canyon, it is a bucket list trip. Rails to the Canyon, 5 days, 2 nights hotel, 2 nights on board Amtrak, and that is not a misprint, folks. That is starting at $649. To get this locked in, you just have to give us a call. The phone number's here at the bottom, the website, Amtrak Vacations, or go to your local travel agency, and they will be able to assist you as well. Now, the Peaks of the Pacific, starts in Denver, actually, not Chicago, but we can take you from, like I said, anywhere you want to leave from, we can get you to Denver. Okay, 2 nights in the incredible city of Denver before making your way to Salt Lake City, and then taking that incredible sightseeing transfer up to Yellowstone, where again you will stay inside the heart of Yellowstone, folks. And then you will make your way over to San Francisco after that for 2 incredible nights. While you're in Denver, you are going to get to experience the very famous Colorado Rocky Mountains. You're going to get an awesome sightseeing tour of it. The scenery up there is breathtaking, folks. And again, you're going to get to see all the geysers, Old Faithful, all the waterfalls, all the wildlife in Yellowstone. Again, it's the world's first national park. I think that is awesome. And then San Francisco and Yosemite. This is an awesome picture because this has two of the most iconic things in Yosemite. Way in the back, if you can see it, is the Half Dome. The Half Dome extends 5,000 feet above the floor. And again, you have El Capitan, one of the most famous sheer cliffs in the world, the most populated rock climbing rock in the entire country. You're going to get to see all of it, folks. Peaks to the Pacific, 10 days, 8-night hotel accommodations, 1 night on board Amtrak. You're going to get to go to Yellowstone and Yosemite and see the Rocky Mountains starting from 1849. These prices are all based on coach accommodations on the train, but I highly suggest upgrading to one of the sleepers, and I will get into why it's such a good idea a little bit later on. Again, 10 days, folks. Did you know that on most of our long distance trains, all your meals are included in the dining car during meal times when you upgrade? That's what I wanted to touch base with you guys while when I kept mentioning why you should upgrade. This is the huge, huge accommodation when you upgrade. All of your meals become included. All of your beverages become included once you upgrade to any of the sleeping accommodations. You save yourself so much money. Now this is one of my favorite. This is for the music buffs right here, folks. The jazz, blues, and rock and roll. It hits some of the obviously some of the most popular music cities in the entire country. 2 nights in Chicago, a train down to Memphis for 2 more nights, and ending in the wonderful, wonderful city of New Orleans. Chicago, you're going to be there for 2 nights. You're going to have a multi-day, folks, multi-day hop on, hop off sightseeing tour. Chicago, I highly recommend. I'd say it every time I talk to someone about Chicago. Deep dish pizza. You're not going to have a better one. And then, of course, the Chicago style hot dogs with all the fixings on it. Chicago is one of my all-time favorite cities from all the architecture that's there to all the sports teams. The Cubs finally, right? They just won the World Series. Just absolutely amazing. And of course, they have the Willis Tower, the tallest tower in the Western Hemisphere. Over 52 million people visit Chicago annually. That's awesome. I think that's an incredible stat just to show how awesome the city of Chicago really is. And then you take the train down to Memphis for 2 more nights. And that's right, folks, right there on the screen. It says it. You get a tour of Graceland. That's right, Elvis Presley's former residence. I've been there personally, and it's a must. Of course, for the music buffs, you got to go there. The tours are itself are incredible, and Memphis in general is just an unbelievable place to experience. And then the incredible city of New Orleans. New Orleans has everything anybody could want in a vacation destination, from all the rich history in the French Quarter to all the battles from 1812. There are over 20 historic districts in New Orleans. And that's the most in the United States. You have the French Quarter, all the food, the Cajun, the Creole. Oh, mouth-watering. Some of the most famous chefs in the country today actually studied down in New Orleans. It's an incredible, incredible place to visit, and it is perfect for any type of traveler because there are so many different things to do. And of course, we get a battlefield cruise on board an old paddle wheel boat, and you get a awesome tour of New Orleans. And this is the best part. Most of our properties that we have here are right there near the French Quarter. So you're literally in walking distance to everything you would want to do. And again, jazz, blues, and rock and roll, folks. 9 days, 7 night hotel accommodations, 1 night on board Amtrak. You get tons of tours and sightseeing, and it's all starting from 12.99. And again, all of this is customizable to fit whatever you may want to do. And the granddaddy of them all is what I like to refer to this one as. This is a big one right here, folks. The Grand Rail Experience. Again, starting in Chicago, taking the Empire Builder, again, my favorite train route, to Seattle for 2 nights, coming back down to Los Angeles for another night before making your way to New Orleans for 2 more nights. That's 2 nights on board the train. then making your way up to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Now, this is for more of again, more of the rail buffs. I just went through the music buffs. This is for all you rail enthusiasts right here. Tons and tons of rail time for all of you. Again, the incredible, incredible city of Seattle. The Space Needle, we give you admissions to. The Chili Garden and Glass exhibit as well. And then Los Angeles, the home of the stars, Hollywood, the Walk of Fame. It's an amazing place to see. It's an amazing place to go to, and you get it here, folks. And then, of course, like I said, New Orleans, so rich in history and culture. There's just, there's never a dull moment down there, and there's always something to do, whether it be you're into the culinary arts or the history, whatever it may be. New Orleans will be able to take care of you. And then my favorite city, Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. Again, the train drops you off within blocks to the National Mall, within blocks to the monuments. The properties that we have down there are all right in the same area of the train. This, this of course, the Monuments by Moonlight is one of my all-time favorite tours we offer. You'll get picked up at night from your hotel and you'll get a tour of all the different monuments at night, and they'll be lit up with those big white bright spotlights I'm sure you're all very familiar with. It is so beautiful and peaceful, and you get a real private feel to it as well. It's a must when you get down there. Monuments by Moonlight tour, my favorite. Grand Rail experience, 14 days, right? That is right, folks. 14 days, 6 nights hotel, 7 nights on board Amtrak, and it's all starting from 1849. That is amazing. And again, to get these booked, folks, these are some of our most popular packages, like I've been highlighting. So the availability is always very slim. All you got to do is give us a call. The phone number's at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, or go online to amtrakvacations.com, or please go into your local travel agency and they will definitely be able to assist you in the booking process as well. Now, again, I did highlight this, but did you know Amtrak can take you from the city center to the city center, saving you time, expenses, while getting to see the country, and your amenities are full if you upgrade to one of the sleeping accommodations. Again, it's the best way to travel, folks. City to city service. And now I have to highlight my favorite package we have in the Canadian Rockies is the Canadian Rockies Discovery Eastbound with Seattle. Now again, this starts in Seattle, but like I highlighted earlier, we can bring you from anywhere you want and get you to Seattle, whether it be flying into Seattle or taking the train into Seattle. And same when it finishes up in Calgary. Now, 1 night in Seattle with 3 nights in Vancouver. That includes a city day trip to the incredible island of Victoria before you hop on board Via Rail and start to enter the Canadian Rockies. And I'll be honest with you, it will be some of the most beautiful and awe-inspiring scenery you will ever see. 2 nights in Jasper, 2 nights in Banff, with a tour out to Lake Louise, finishing up in the wonderful, wonderful city of Calgary. Again, Seattle, you get admissions to the Space Needle and the Chili Garden and Glass exhibit. The Pacific Northwest is just so beautiful. It really is, folks. And then again, Vancouver, you get admissions to the Lookout, hop on, hop off city tours, the home of the Winter Olympics. It's just a very peaceful area and so beautiful. And you get a day trip out to Victoria. Now that's the Fairmont Empress in the background of this picture. We give you an afternoon tea there. A real European feel to it. It's unbelievable, folks. Victoria is so pretty. Oh, I gotta stop. This picture blows me away every time I see it, folks. This is actually the background on my computer myself. Just look at the turquoise waters. Look at that. The mountains, snow-capped. It's just so peaceful. And then Jasper, the same thing. It's just unbelievable, folks. You get a scenic sightseeing tour, including the ice fields parkway excursion. It's amazing. And a ride on board an Ice Explorer vehicle, which is so fun. The Canadian Rockies Discovery eastbound with Seattle, folks, 11 days, 9 nights in the hotel accommodations, tours, sightseeing, afternoon tea in Victoria at the Empress, all starting from 2049. Now we'll get into the on-board accommodations, folks. This is, I always like to highlight this picture. And that's right, that's not a misprint. That says coach accommodations up there. Look at the leg room. That's not business, that's not first class, that's coach. And you get all that ample leg room. To give you a little perspective for all of you, I'm about 6'4". I have to pay a premium when I fly to get that type of leg room. Not here on Amtrak. That is coach seats, huge, huge comfortable seats that recline with leg rests. You can't beat it, folks. You really can't. And then the sleeper. This is one of the roomette. This is by far, without a doubt, our most popular travel accommodation is the roomette. Once you upgrade to a sleeper, like I mentioned previously, all of your meals become included. All of your beverages become included, minus alcohol. But here's the kicker. If you want to bring your own alcohol on the train with you, you can and drink it in the privacy and comfort of your own room. And look at those windows. Huge picture windows for you. The one thing this does not have is your own private toilet and shower, but they are right around the corner, and they are only for people who have sleeping accommodations or roomettes, so you're not sharing them with the whole train, and there are plenty of facilities to use, so you don't have to worry about that either. And then the bedroom, this is the more high-class travel on Amtrak. Essentially almost the same as a roomette, except bigger, a little bit bigger. And this actually does have your own private shower, toilet, and vanity for people who need that. And there's an extra chair in there as well, and two huge picture windows, folks. This is it's all about comfort here. And again, upgrade to any sleeping accommodation, whether it be a roomette or a bedroom, and all of your meals and beverages immediately become free. I like to highlight some of these pictures also, especially the one, up in the top left-hand corner. There are handicap accessible sleepers on these trains, as well as seats on these trains for any of you who may need that extra assistance. But I will, inform you that those are, pretty much always selling out very quickly. So if you do have something like that, you definitely should get in contact, with your local travel agent or give us a ring to set something up, because the space is limited with those specific rooms, but we do have the capability to accommodate those people as well as red cap service for anyone who may need it. Dining on the train. I love talking about this, everybody. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. Now, the dining on the train, like I highlighted, for any of the overnight trains, if you're on the train for any of the overnights and you upgrade, all of your meals become included, folks. And I mean any of them, and the food is to die for. There are chefs on each train that cook the food fresh, and it's prepared fresh. And all meals, breakfast, eggs any way you want, pancakes, waffles, cereal, anything, bagels, croissants, anything you could think of, it will have lunch. They got burgers, turkey clubs, salads, literally, again, anything you could think of. And then dinner, steak. The steaks are the best. I'll just stop right there. They are absolutely incredible, everybody. But they got steaks, they got the chicken, seafood. I mean, you name it, they got it. And then, of course, the desserts. And also, I will highlight this. We can fit any of your dietary needs, whether it's a vegan or gluten-free, vegetarian, whatever it may be, kosher. We have the dietary needs are on there, and they will be able to take care of you as well. And how to book this, again, how to search a destination also. Amtrak vacations, you click on destinations and you type wherever you think you want to go. And I bet something will come up. It's as simple as that, folks. AmtrakVacations.com. Visit your local travel agent or give us a call directly. Again, I just went through this. Call us at 1-800-AMTRAK. Call your local travel agent or just visit us on our website and one of our reservation specialists will get back to you. And of course, we do have everyday discounts for everyone on here. AAA members save 10% off the rail whenever you use your AAA card. Of course, children under 12, that's right, folks. It says a 50% discount on the rail portions. I'll tell you right now, airlines do not do that. They do not give you 50% off if you're a kid. We do. And then, of course, seniors. Got to take care of them as well. Anybody over the age of 62 will get 15% off the rail portion. And then, of course, military, near and dear to my heart. My father's a retired Marine. I absolutely adore and, thank all of you so very much from the bottom of my heart for everything you do to protect this country. We definitely have to, help you all out as well. So for any military personnel, their spouse and their dependents receive 10% discount on the rail portion of their Amtrak vacations trip. Now, get your pens out, folks. The exclusive attendee discount right here. Upgrade to a sleeping accommodation on any of our rail packages, and you will save $100 per couple. You got to book by July 5th. There's the promo code for all of you right there. Write it down. And it applies to new reservations only. And again, don't forget, if you need to download your handout here, if you have any questions, feel free to type them away. In next minute or two, I'll pick the winner of our exclusive Amtrak Vacations gift card. So if anyone has any questions at all, just type them away in the question box down at the bottom, and I will do my absolute best to answer them all for you. I'll start with Kathy. I'm a single traveler and live in upstate New York. I would like to take the train to any golf destination. Can you arrange that for me? And looks like you're interested in a cabin. Of course, we can take care of that. Hey, I'm an avid golfer myself. I hope you have a better handicap than I do. But yeah, we can definitely take care of that for you. No problem. Like I said, just got to give us a call or go into your local travel agent, and we will definitely be able to take care of that for you. Now also, Tina, any completely tour guided tours throughout the trip? Yep, we get tours throughout all these trips for all of you. There aren't any escorted tours per se, but the tours on here are guided. They're not you just wandering around, so definitely be able to do that for you as well. And again, any of these packages are extremely customizable. I got another one here. Are there windows in the sleeper cars? Yes, of course. 2 huge picture windows for all of you to sit and see the country that we live in. It is the best way to travel. It's so relaxing. And not only are there windows in your sleepers, but you also get first priority when it comes to the observation cart as well, the dome car, where I would suggest spending the majority of my time. Tammy, does the train have Wi-Fi? That is an awesome, awesome question. While you're going through the majority of the big cities, yes, the Wi-Fi, you will have Wi-Fi on the train. Just obviously, if you're, traveling through some of these national parks, um, the Wi-Fi won't be there just because of the fact of where you're traveling. And yep, I see in here we are vegan and is Amtrak very accommodating. Let them limit it. Yeah, so like I said, our meals vegan, vegetarian, kosher, really any type of dietary need you have, Amtrak will be able to take care of. Got a great question here from Jim. How much is the deposit to book one of these trips? That is a great, great question. So the deposit is it's about $100 per person, and then also whatever happens with whatever type of package you may do uh, will be the deposit. But like I said, it's about $100 per person is what the deposit comes out to, unless you include the trip protection. If you include trip protection, then that's when it will go up a little bit more. But without it, it's $100 per. Let's see, what other questions do we have here? Yes, also, are dogs or pets allowed on board Amtrak? They are. They are allowed, but they have to be a service dog, and they have to have the paperwork. But if you meet those requirements, you can bring them. I, I got another one here. Say, I live in DC. What about the auto train? That's a great, great question. We can do that for you. Auto train is one of our most popular. It leaves from Lorton, Virginia, ends in Sanford, Florida, right outside Orlando. And of course, Lorton is right outside of DC. We can book that for you as well. All right, folks. Now I see in here another great question. I'm looking at Glacier National Park for September of this year. When should I book? Glacier National Park, that's a great question. That's my all-time favorite location. If you're looking at September of this year, I would say call immediately. There may still be some space left. Glacier itself, as well as Yellowstone, are seasonal national parks. So they're only open from the May to the beginning, middle of September. So they are extremely, extremely popular, our most popular destination, actually. So if that is a package or a destination you are looking at, I would highly suggest getting in contact with, like I said, your local travel agent or giving us a direct call to see what we have left for space. All right, folks. Now it's time for me to pick the winner of the gift certificate. And let's see who is going to be the winner. Just give me 1 second. And the winner is Sherry Weiss. Sherry Weiss, congratulations. You are the winner of the $100 gift certificate. We will be getting in contact with you to give you all of that. Again, folks, I want to say thank you so very much for sitting here with me today and listening to the presentation. I hope you all had as much fun as I did sharing with you. I hope you found it very informative. Again, definitely give us a call. The phone number is right there. Go to your local travel agent they will be able to put together something through us as well. Or, AmtrakVacations.com, request some information, and one of our incredible reservation specialists will be in touch. Again, thank you all so very much for attending today. It means the world to us over here, and hope to be booking you guys soon. All right. Have a good one, everyone.